Hello everyone. I hope you all are healthy and safe at your home. I, Ms. Kunjan Daswani from Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota, welcome you all to your e-learning classes of English grammar, and today we will be doing chapter number 17 and 18, that is adverbs and adverbs of comparison of your English grammar book, that is Grammar Way. So now first we will be doing chapter number 17 adverbs of your book, which is given on page number 82. So you can open your books to page number 82 and you will find chapter 17 adverbs over there. Okay. So first we will be talking about what is an adverb. So it is a set of words, or I can say the words that modify a verb, an adjective or another adverb. Okay, so what does this modify means? It adds to the meaning of the word. It adds adjective, or I can say adverb or another adverb. Okay, so adverbs are what? These are the words that modify a verb, an adjective or an adverb. Okay, so I am writing this definition over here. Words that modify a verb, an adjective or an adverb. Okay, so this is what is adverbs. These are what are adverbs, that these are the words that modify a verb. Okay, so now talking about an example. Okay, let's see an example of adverb where we will see the adverb in the sentence. Okay, for example, he sings loudly. Okay, over here you can see that sings is the verb. Okay, and what is telling us about the verb? Loudly. Okay, this word loudly is describing about the verb to us. Okay, it is giving the information about the verb. Okay, so this loudly is what? This loudly is an adverb. Okay, loudly word is an adverb because it is telling us about, it is describing the verb which is sings, that how he sings. He sings loudly. Okay, so loudly is an adverb. Okay, now moving to some other example also. He is running fast. Over here you can see that this is the verb, okay, and this is this word, that is fast, is telling us about the verb, that how he is running fast. Okay, so this is what? This is an adverb again. Okay, so adverbs are the words that adds to the meaning of the word, that gives an additional information, that gives an information about the verb. Okay, so these are some examples of adverb. Okay, now moving forward, next topic that we will be doing is types of adverbs. Okay, this topic is given in on your same page only, on page number 82. Okay, types of adverbs. Okay, so what are the types of adverbs we will be seeing? We will be seeing 5 types of adverbs over there, over here. That is, first is adverb of manner. Second is adverb of place. Third is adverb of time. Fourth, adverb of frequency. And the fifth one is adverb of degree. Okay. So these are the 5 types of adverbs which we will be seeing in this chapter. Okay. Now first is adverb of manner. So adverb of manner tells us about how an action, or I can say how the verb is taking place, how the action is done. Okay, so we will be seeing an example that will have adverb of manner in it. Okay, so Ram is walking slowly. Over here you can see that what is the action being done over here is walking, that Ram is walking. So is walking is the action being done, and how it is done, how is Ram walking? Slowly. Okay, so slowly is what? An adverb. Okay, this is an adverb and it is adverb of manner. It is adverb of manner because it is telling us how this verb is taking place, how this action is taking place. Okay, so that is why slowly is adverb of manner. Now moving forward to your next type of adverb, that is adverb of place. Okay, over here I am writing another example. But before that we will see what is an adverb of place. So it tells us where the verb took place, where the action took place. So we will be seeing an example related to adverb of place. Okay. She took the child outside. Over here you can see that if I ask a question over here that where did she take the child, and we are getting the answer as outside. Okay, because it is telling us where she had taken the child. Okay, this is the place, that is outside. Okay, so here the verb took place. Okay, so this is what? This is adverb of place. Okay, this is an adverb of place, that is outside. Now moving further, third type of adverb, which is what? Adverb of time. So adverb of time tells us when the verb took place or when the action took place. Okay, I am writing an example over here. The morning newspaper arrives daily. Okay, here what is the word, that is what is that adverb which is telling us adverb of time over here, that it is telling us when the verb took place. So where daily is telling us what, that when the newspaper arrives, okay, that it arrives daily. Okay, so daily is what? Daily is adverb of time. So daily is what? Daily is adverb of time. Okay. Now moving further to your next type of adverb. Adverb of frequency. It tells us how often the verb took place or how often the action took place. Okay, so we'll be seeing one example. I always read a book before bed. Okay, so what is telling us adverb of frequency? That is always. It is telling us how often the action is done. That is how often she reads a book. Always. I always read a book before bed. Okay, so this always is what? Adverb of frequency. Okay, now moving further to your last type of adverb, that is adverb of degree. It tells us to what level, to what extent an action is done. Okay, so adverb of degree, I am writing an example. She completely forgot about the meeting. Now, to what level the action is that she completely to what level she had forgotten about the meeting? That is completely, she had completely forgot about the meeting, isn't it? So completely is what? This completely is adverb of degree over here, because it is telling us to what extent the action took place. Okay, okay, so these are the 5 types of adverbs, that is adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time, adverb of frequency, and adverb of degree. Now we will be seeing the next topic, that is position of adverbs. So now we will be seeing the position of adverbs in a sentence, that how they are placed in the sentence. So we are having 3 positions where the adverbs are placed in the sentence. So what are they? First is at the beginning of the sentence. At the beginning. So first place is at the beginning of the sentence. So I am writing an example over here, and in your book it is written that adverbs that refer to manner, place and time are used at the beginning of a sentence. Okay. So first place is at the beginning, and like we can say that adverbs that refer to place, time and manner, they will be starting with at the beginning of the sentence. Okay. Now I am writing an example. Usually the summer is hot and humid. As you can see over here that usually is the adverb, okay, and it is in the beginning of the sentence. So first place is at the beginning of the sentence, second is in the middle. In the middle of the sentence, okay. So I am writing an example, and before that, that adverb of manner and frequency are used in the middle of the sentence. Okay. So I am writing an example over here. He has always been interested in technology. Okay, so here you can see that always is the what? Always is an adverb which is in the middle of the sentence. Okay, and this is what? Always is adverb of frequency, isn't it? So adverb of manner and frequency can come in the middle of the sentence also, and we have seen that adverb of manner can be at the beginning of the sentence too. Okay, now moving further, the third place is at the end of the sentence. Okay, so at the end of the sentence also we can find some adverbs. So adverb of manner, place, time and frequency are generally used at the end of the sentence. We generally use adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time and adverb of frequency at the end of the sentence. Okay, so I am writing an example. She opened the box carefully. You can see that this carefully is telling us about how the action took place. Okay, and this carefully is what? It is adverb and it is coming at the end of the sentence. Okay, so these are the three places: at the beginning, in the middle and at the end. Okay, so now these are the three places. Now we will see the next topic, which is the last topic, and it is what? It is interrogative adverbs. Interrogative. By seeing the word interrogative, what comes in your mind? That in somewhat we will be telling about the questions only, isn't it? So interrogative adverbs are adverbs that are placed at the beginning of the sentence to ask questions. Okay, when we have to ask questions, so at the beginning of the sentence we will place these adverbs, that is interrogative adverbs. Okay, so now interrogative adverbs are now then followed by what? The verbs. Okay, so I am writing an example. Why are you waiting? So you can see that this why is coming in the beginning of the sentence, and it is what? It is interrogative adverbs, and after why it is why is followed by what? The verb, which is are, isn't it? You can see. So interrogative adverbs have WH family, that is why, when, what, how. So these are what? These are in some interrogative adverbs. Okay, now the position of the subject and the verb is inverted to ask a question, so that verb comes before the subject. Okay, as you can see, before the subject, that is you is the subject over here and verb is coming before it, isn't it? So position of subject and the verb is inverted to ask a question. Whenever we are asking a question, we are switching the places of subject and the verb. Okay, so these are what? Why, when, what or how. These are interrogative adverbs. Okay, now we will see the exercise of this chapter. Now exercise, first exercise. Underline the adverbs in these sentences and write whether they are adverbs of manner, place, time, frequency or degree. Okay, so what we have to do is we need to underline the adverb and then we need to say that it is which type of adverb, whether it is adverb of manner, adverb of place, adverb of time and or adverb of frequency or adverb of degree. Okay, so we need to see it. Okay, I am taking your example, that is second one. The girls worked diligently to complete the chart. Okay, so here you can see that diligently is the word which is telling us that how the action, how the verb is taking place. Okay, so what we have to do is we need to underline diligently, and then it is telling us the manner. Okay, so it is adverb of manner. So here we will write adverb of manner. It is written that adverb of, it is what? Adverb of manner. Okay, moving to the third example, you can see Ramesh never speaks out of turn. Here you can see what that never is the word which is telling us about the frequency, to how often the action took place. Okay, so never is what? Adverb of frequency. It is telling us how often the action took place. That Ramesh never speaks out of turn. So we have to underline never. Okay, and then we have to write what? Adverb of frequency over here. So we have to write what? Adverb of frequency. In this way only you have to do the exercises. Okay, so now moving further to your next exercise. This is A exercise. B exercise, fill in the blanks with adverbs of manner from the box. Okay, so we are given with some of the adverbs of manner in this box and we need to fill them in these blanks. Okay, so first one, I am taking this example, second example, that is many of the wealthy people in the town contributed dash to the earthquake relief fund. And what is the most appropriate adverb of manner in this blank for this, in this box for this blank? That is what? Generously. Okay, so we have to put generously, we have to write generously over here. Okay, and in this way you have to do this exercise also. Now moving further to your next exercise. Exercise C. Rewrite these sentences by putting the adverbs in brackets in their correct position. Okay, so what we have to do is, we are given with some of the adverbs with the sentence. Okay, we have to put these adverbs in the correct place in the sentence and we have to rewrite them again. Okay, so this is what we have to do. Okay, I am taking your second example, that is the match was not cancelled. Okay, the match was not cancelled. Okay, and the adverb given to us is what? Fortunately. This is the adverb which is given to us. And what we have to do is, we have to put this adverb in the correct place in this sentence. Okay, so I am writing the sentence now. That is, the match was fortunately. Okay, as I told you that some of the adverbs are can be put in the middle of the sentence too. Okay, so adverb of manner and adverb of frequency were there that we can put in the middle of the sentence. Okay, so I am writing the sentence. The match was fortunately not cancelled. Okay, this is your answer for the second one of C exercise. Okay, now in this way only you need to do this exercise. Okay, these are the exercises and you can see the answer also. The match was fortunately not cancelled. accent. Okay, in this way you need to do this exercise. Moving further to your last exercise. Fill in the blanks with interrogative adverbs. Okay, so as we have studied interrogative adverbs, and they were used to ask questions, and they were used at the beginning of the sentence whenever we are asking a question. Okay, so we have to use that interrogative adverbs in these sentences to fill these blanks. Okay, now I am taking this example. Dash has he fared in the science examination. Okay, so how is the most appropriate interrogative adverb that should be put in this blank? Okay, and answer is how. Okay, moving further, that is third one. Dash are you going to finish the task? Okay, when are you going to finish the task? Okay, when is interrogative adverb, as we have seen that all the WH family words are categorized in interrogative adverbs category. Okay, so when is the appropriate interrogative adverb that we should put in this blank? So the answer for third one is when. Okay, when are you going to finish the task? Okay, in this way only you need to do this exercise. Okay, I hope you have understood this chapter. Now we will do your next chapter, that is chapter 80.